Bonnie, come here. Or actually, go. Look, she's so well trained. How you guys doing? Thanks for being here. Give it up for yourselves. Isn't this fucking sick? Have you guys ever seen live footage like this? We're streaming this right now from that Eagles perspective. I think, I don't know, I think he's kind of looking over Scottsdale, Arizona. They don't have mountains, so this has mountains. Ireland, this eagle's in Ireland. America is everywhere, you know what I mean? Bald eagle. Can you guys give it up for my friends? They were so awesome, right? Give it up for them. Yay. They're like the best. You know, Fiona's my best friend, and I have a dog in a wheelchair. So yeah, they're different. They're not the same. I didn't like cast a spell before, and now that she's a dog, you know. I'm like, you had too good of a set. Come on. Seems like I have a thing for it. Maybe. I assume so. It's just like one wheel in, one wheel out. You know. I like how people treat them differently too, because. Oh, right, sorry. We're also doing the live feed still. Wait. Just before we move on from this, like, we'll cut it, no worries, because I know you guys are like, oh, what disabled joke are you going to do? But this is amazing, because now he was in Ireland 2 seconds ago. He's Scotland now, so those are a short distance, right? Oh my God, go. Fuck yeah. I do this the entire show. Hell yeah. America, it's everywhere. Bleeding red, blue, red, white. Okay, you can cut it. Thanks so much. Thanks so much. Yeah, I'm already getting applause breaks. That's how amazing my material makes you think. Huh, was that a live feed? No, you fucking idiots, I pranked you. I dressed up as the bald eagle, and I pre-recorded this. Yeah, I don't know if you could tell because I have a fat fucking ass and he had a fat fucking ass in there, the bald eagle. You guys know that? The dump truck, did you see that? The huge mommy milkers on that eagle, you know what I mean? Damn, I know, it's hard. It's hard to be just so ooh, you know, like, ooh. Yeah, girl. Hey, girl, why don't you just use the ramp? Like, it's... You guys fought for your rights for so long, and you're not even using it. It's ADA compliant. Come here. Okay, well, mommy's at work, so... Yeah, you couldn't find a sitter tonight, so I'm chain smoking. Fucking kids. Yeah, I got her from Pet Finder, which is like the Tinder for dogs. You know, you swipe on it, you're like, I'd fuck this dog. I wouldn't fuck this dog. I saw her in the wheelchair, I was like, I'd fuck this dog. I wouldn't fuck the dogs that are like Shih Tzus, you know? Like the like little white ones that like always have crust in their eyes. I feel like people don't like dogs because of you guys all have Shih Tzus in here? Oh, you guys are big Shih Tzu crowd. Didn't know I was getting political so early. I got her when I was 19, is when I got her already disabled. I know it looks like I probably made a mistake or something, but it happened before I got there. And, you know, people ask me all the time, how did you know you were going to be able to handle a disabled dog? How'd you know that as a 19-year-old girl? And the thing is, you never know about those things, but I think I was born with it. It's something you're born with, being a disabled dog mom. I came out of the womb, my mother's womb, screaming, I'm gonna be a disabled dog mom! And then I didn't talk for 4 years. My first words were, I'm gonna be a disabled dog mom. Yeah, pretty big. But I got her for like emotional support, which is funny because it's like I have to support her more than anything. And she actually does help me because she's an emotional dog. She's sensitive. You can see she'll go around, she'll say hi to you. She might nip at you, like ha ha. She's like, oh no, are you the? I think she has PTSD like me. You know what I mean? I like watch her like want to talk to people, and then she realizes it's a man she doesn't know, and she's like. And then she immediately goes back. I'm like, you are so me, seriously. Like mother, like daughter. The apple doesn't fall far from the tree because you fell from it because you're disabled. So I like how I walk around and people are not afraid to say anything. Whereas like me and Fiona will be going out, right? And people will always, it's always a big spectacle, whatever. And I know it's spectacle. You guys think I'm a fucking idiot. You're a fucking idiot, seriously. Oh my God, yes, okay. And people will stare at her in the wheelchair and we'll notice them, we'll give them a look. And they'll be like, oh my God, I was just looking at your shoes. I love your shoes, girl. And then people will stare at my dog in a wheelchair and I'll look at them and they'll be like, oh my God, she is so fucked up. That's crazy, right? Your dog is like so fucked up. How'd she get so fucked up? You know, I'll be on my morning walk and someone's like, how'd she go to the bathroom? I'm like, I have to squeeze her like a Capri Sun. Have fun at church or whatever you... Hey, I came out here bald eagle material, right into it. And I didn't even get to, okay, I'm seeing, wow. This is beautiful. I'm seeing gay people, perhaps. Can I get it from the gay? The exact people I thought were gay. Perfect. It still works, my gaydar. I still got it. I see, maybe couples? Are there couples here? Couple? Beautiful, beautiful. How long have you guys been together? 20 years. Give it up for that. That's like my age, huh? Bonnie, you're making it such a big deal. This is so crazy. In my writer, I said someone needs to watch her the entire time. Do you guys mind if I bring her on stage? Now I can say anything edgy, right? Because I'm a good person. I say the most horrible shit after carrying my dog up here. Dude, she's just looking for crumbs. Honey, I ate crumbs. I ate no crumbs left or whatever. Sweetheart, mommy's cunting right now, so. Yeah, she'll probably fall off or whatever. This is weird. She's never been like this part of my act before, but it's okay. She's, I mean, if you want, I don't know. Do you guys want to have some alone time, or am I getting in the middle of something? Yeah, she's a good girl. She doesn't use the wheels. I don't know if you guys saw her. I lost her a second there. Rogue. So sorry if you saw her out of the chair. It is quite disturbing. It is quite confusing. You're in a comedy club, you don't expect to see a large rabbit bouncing around, raw. Yeah, you can pull her, no worries. Just that you see her drag, just her paralyzed legs are shown. A house falls on her, she's the witch, the paralyzed legs are out. She's so funny because she doesn't use those wheels all the time, you know? So when I bring people home for the first time, I'll walk in and we'll see her squirming around and I'll go, oh my God, what happened to my dog? Just kidding, you still want to have sex with me though? Yep, that's not even just a wall, that's more than a wall. It's deeper than that. I don't even live in a home, I live in a van, which is by choice, so don't get sad. It's not like the TikTok choice, you know, where like girls look like me and they're like, it's so affordable, only $100,000. I built it out my parents' driveway. No, I like piss in buckets, you know, just like the American way. Yeah, I kind of decided I like to, sorry, just content, you know. Oh my God, guys, I'm giving Andrew Dice Clay, right? You guys feel that? Big tits or whatever. Yeah, I live in a van because I just love going to Planet Fitness every day. I couldn't live without it. I love that place. Good vibes in there. I've never touched the equipment once. Never even thought about working out in a Planet Fitness. But I do have a black card membership. And every morning when I walk in, towel on my shoulder, 14-year-old at the desk goes, "Have a good workout." I'm like, that's not what I'm here for. I got my toes out, my shower flip-flops. See, I don't really need a boyfriend or a girlfriend. I just need someone who will unlock their front door for me when the sun sets. I'll be really quiet. I'll tiptoe in. "Alexa, play Casey Musgraves really quiet." Isn't that what you want? A girl that shuts the hell up? Lock her outside most of the goddamn day, right? Tie her up to the fence, I don't care. As long as I got a shower, that's not Planet Fitness. It's starting to wear on me. I think people are noticing I'm not working out. And it makes me want to work out, but I can't really do it because I have ADHD, so like the whole time I'll just like get on and I'll be like, oh, like 1 minute, like we're killing it, and then I'm like 4 minutes, oh fuck. And then 5 minutes gets there and I'm like, do you think anyone will notice that I'm gonna leave after 5 minutes? Like, I think that people are checking my treadmill time. Like the world revolves around me. People love checking my treadmill time. It's a problem. And no one is standing up for it, okay? And the thing is, I'm a girl, but like, I'm not like, I never had like eating problems. The only thing is, my mom, like something about like moms are just like incapable about talking about anything else besides their daughter's body weight, do you know what I mean? They're just like really into that part. They're like, hey honey, how was school? And also, wow, you guys aren't liking this one, so it's just gonna be sad, I think. Fuck. My mom goes, "You're a fat bitch." No, I'm just kidding. Yuck. No, she would do it in a more like subtle way. We're from Southern California, so she'd be like, "Today you look so skinny." And I'm just like, okay, today? I mean, what about yesterday? I'm 5, okay? I'm skinny all the time. I did have little rolls as a baby. They had to like make sure they were clean in between because I was so fat. And that's like normal for a baby to be fat. And right? Is that like, oh, am I crazy now? Babies are supposed to be fucking skinny as shit? Oh yeah, little baby, why don't you go to the juicery, huh? Why don't you get some Gwyneth Paltrow stuff, huh? Little goop? You guys don't know that. There's a slight cultural difference in what the knowledge tonight. It's funny because you guys are all laughing, but I can tell what you genuinely don't know what I'm talking about, but you're still laughing, do you know what I mean? Like, yeah, you know what it's you. You're just like, wow, like, I actually don't understand the content at all, but she is fucking crazy, so. I feel like my personality is, I kind of am a little bit neurotic, and I think people sometimes are like, oh, she's crazy, she's just like off her wire. And I'm like, yeah, I am off my wire. Because I've been in the psych ward before, and I've seen people way off their wire, and I think I'm doing just fine. I went to the psych ward. Also, can I just say, I'm an 11 in the psych ward. I'm so hot in there. I am so fucking hot in the psych ward. I was like, maybe I'll stay longer, you know? I just remember walking in being like, maybe I don't want to kill myself. Damn, it was so good in there. Things were so good. You got pudding cups, you were hot, you didn't really get to talk to your friends because it was a really weird system, this like state ward I went to, which by the way, I brought myself there because I was like, oh, like I should get this out of the way because it's obviously gonna happen, Like I'm one of those people people are like, you're sober? I'm like, no, and they're like, it's a vibe, So it was actually my first and only time, which I think is good. I think everyone should go once if you've had the opportunity. It's sort of like study abroad, you know? You should try it. You should try it. You'll still meet an Italian guy that you'll fall in love with. He just has like 4 different personalities. So you have like 4 different boyfriends. It works. It's not traditional, but it's us, you know? I remember when I was taking myself there, since I knew I was going, I was like getting ready to like announce like why I was in the hospital. So I was like in the mirror before at my house, like being like, what should I wear? Like, what am I gonna say? I gotta be like super chill about it. Cause the hospital, bad vibes. I'm not trying to contribute to that. I was trying to go to the psych ward to make the vibes of the hospital better. And yeah, nothing big's coming after this. Just seeing if you can handle it. Because I'm psyching you up for the big stuff. You know what I mean? Totally. I think, you know what I'm confused about? Are you guys from Nashville? I have to ask. Seriously, I've been wondering this the whole night. You're all from Nashville? Anyone from out of town? Where are you guys from? I'm from Montgomery. Yes, Montgomery. Alabama? Yeah. Woo! Ooh. Yeah, that's a bad place. Everyone knows that. I was just trying to make you feel better, right? Are you gonna get out of there soon? Sorry, I actually ripped my nose ring out of my nose last night. You guys do that in your dreams? You're like, oh, I'm ready to go to sleep and rest, and then actually I just put on a VR headset and just go through the worst thing I've ever experienced every night of my life, and it always ends in me ripping my nose ring out, which I've attributed it to being like, you're too fucking cool, you know? It's too much. Everyone's gotta calm down. Montgomery, wow, beautiful. What do you do out there?
I'm an administrative assistant.
Cool, to administer. What is it for?
I work at a venue.
Cool, like something like this, or like?
It's like 1,800 seats, yeah. It's big.
Oh, okay, we get it. I know I'm not an 1,800 seater. Yeah, it's a lot like this, but a lot fucking bigger. Yeah, this is cute. This is a good starter for sure. In Montgomery, people draw there. What's your name? Ashton. Thanks for coming. Give it up for Ashton, everybody. Fucking bitch, right? I like the South. I've been in the South a lot because of the van stuff, and I love that you guys drink a lot, and you love Jesus, but you guys drink like you don't. Or maybe you drink like he doesn't love you back, you know? Something to think about. It's funny too, cause like I came from like gay New York City where everyone's like, you know, and they're like, and I can say that cause like I eat pussy, by the way, so it's not in the way like like, oh my God, I love girls, they're so beautiful. And no, I'm like, I fucking love girls, you know? And I just got here, and when I looked at all the gay people, they're wearing like Carhartt in like a non-ironic way. Like fully for function, because you guys need to wear Carhartt here. These gays are riding tractors, and let me tell you something, I love my gay people in New York, but they don't know how to do anything. Tractor's big. They really don't do anything. If I fucking learn how to drive a tractor, I'd be like, who's a gay icon? Lady Gaga. Women can't even compare themselves to other powerful women anymore. Oh, she's too overconfident. She's saying poker face. I moved to New York when I was 18, and that was weird because my parents didn't really teach me anything growing up. They only told me like wilderness skills. So they prepped me a lot on like bear safety, which was good when I moved to New York City. Lots of bears there. And I didn't really know that men would be a problem, you know? I was just sort of like, everyone's so nice, like free shit, or God, I've never paid for anything in my life. No, I'm just kidding. I have to be like way less talkative if that were to happen. Do you know what I mean? If someone was like, I'd give you $1 million right now, I'd talk my way out of it somehow. I have ADHD, but it was misdiagnosed for a while because I look like this. I sort of just walked in and it was like an old psychiatrist and he was like, yeah, you're bipolar. I was like, oh, how could you tell? He's like, and then because I'm Gen Z, I was like, valid, and I thought it was bipolar for years. Just a horrible way to treat something that you don't even need treated, because then you start taking medicine, which, by the way, if you go and you're like, hey, I'm feeling a little sad, maybe I want to kill myself a little, huh? And they're like, oh, we have a pill for that. And there's some side effects, but no worries. This one, you might want to kill yourself if you take this. This one makes you fat and ugly, and you're gonna want to kill yourself. Think about like the worst person, it makes you this, and then you'll kill yourself. Which is so annoying, because it's like, if I'm going to kill myself anyway, I'd like to be like hot when I do it. Like, I want to do an open casket. Everyone's coming up. Condolences. Whoa, she's so hot. Why'd she kill herself? She was right about the mommy milkers. I get implants just for when I'm dead. Yeah, I just didn't feel like the right time until I passed into the afterlife. I don't know if I believe in all that stuff. It causes me great anxiety, and I think it's because I grew up with my childhood best friend who was very Christian, and so because I hung out with her, I also then became Christian. It's like a disease or something. No cure. And I never really got how they were like so cool with everything. You know, we'd play Barbies when we were like 7, and she'd be like, hey, if you don't accept Jesus in your heart, you're gonna burn in hell. And I'd be like, your Barbie's acting super weird right now. Maybe we'll get Barbie some In-N-Out or something. Maybe Barbie's angry. And I remember one day we were playing with the dolls, and she said in her Barbie dream house, she said, I can't wait to die so I can go to heaven and see our Lord and Savior in the Barbie dream house. Like there's any better place, seriously. And I never got why she wanted to die so bad as a kid. I was like, that's crazy. Your Barbie needs to go to the psych ward. But then I came out to the South, and all these people my age, 20-something-year-olds, they've got like 700 kids. I'd want to die too a little bit. After the first one, I'd want to die. I'd accept it. I'd say, take me to the pearly gates. No kids there? Great. It's like a YMCA, like where they watch your kids, but you die, and then the kids don't, or whatever. Or maybe they do. I guess abortion is maybe not a choice here, but in other places, sometimes, yeah, I think they're not ever really making the right arguments for women and abortion, because I remember like when Roe v. Wade happened, Stevie Nicks, she came out on X, formerly known as Twitter, and she said, I just want you to know I have full support because I've gotten an abortion before. Stevie Nicks said that. And I was like, that is a horrible argument for other women. Because now all my friends have to be like, yeah, me too, I got an abortion to work at Applebee's, so... I've never had an abortion, I'm just waiting for the right baby. When you know, you know. I appreciated that. Wherever we landed on that in the personal sense, you didn't give up on me. So I grew up in this like very like white trash Southern California redneck, and my dad was an independent construction worker, and anytime you put independent in front of the job, it's like a really bad business model because he's just like painting his friends' houses. So then when he runs out of business, he's like, "Can I paint your house again?" or whatever. And my mom was like a really strong, independent woman, and she's like, "I'm gonna do everything I can. I'm gonna save this family. I'm gonna save this family." So one day she comes home, bags full of shit, and she just throws it on the floor, and she's like, "Mary Kay makeup. This will save our family." If you guys don't know what that is, it's a pyramid scheme. It's an MLM, and it's like old white ladies in trailer parks convincing other old white ladies in trailer parks that eyeliner will save their marriage. Oh, and if you put lipstick in there too, your kids won't be turning out as drug addicts. Ha! Now she kind of moves with the times, you know? That's Mary Kay's like not cool anymore. It's like things like Scientology and protein powder. They go hand in hand usually. You seen Tom Cruise lately? Yoked. But it's weird because I don't really talk to my mom except when she sends me products because she's a brand ambassador, and by that I mean she gets 10% off of whatever she buys. And so she'll send stuff to my friends' houses because I live in a van, and it's hard to get pyramid schemes delivered to your parking spot. Now you're seeing there's a reason I live in a van. You think, "Oh, Kylie, aren't you afraid? Solo woman on the road. I don't have a shower in there. If you kidnap me, you just like, ugh, yuck. I gotta get a new one. There's better options. One that's showered lately and doesn't have a disabled dog. It's not ideal." Kidnappers go, "This is not ideal." And so she'll send me protein powder to my friends' houses, and they'll be like, "You got this bag of powder from your mom?" I'm like, "Yeah, she wants me to work out at Planet Fitness, okay? I'm not doing it." My mom's funny in the way too, like she like looks better than me if you put us next to each other. That's how you can tell if someone's a bad mom. They look better than their child. Oh wow, which one is the mom? So true. My mom was a bit of a handful growing up. You know, she dated a guy in a Sublime cover band. Yeah, the Sublime cover band's name was Emelbus, which is Sublime backwards. Yeah. Genius guy. Yeah, we're in this like Southern California culture where I don't know. You guys have alcoholism out here. On the West Coast, there's just like really too old of people getting stoned. You know, the same people who are like, "Weed should be legal. It's not a drug." But I think we're just saying that because it's like a really good drug and we like it and we don't want to stop doing it. It's such a good drug. Why would we stop that? I know I sound high all the time too, but it's just my Southern California accent. It just like burns in. I just fucking rip all the time when I talk. And also I have psychomotor retardation. That's what that's called. It's when you're so sad you talk slow. My psychotherapist was like, "Yeah, I guess your depression's like chill." I'm like, "Oh, okay, like the severity is like, it's chill, the severity of it?" No, it's severe, but you're chill about it. You know, you're like, riding that suicide wave, cowabunga. Absolutely not hitting with the middle whatsoever. You guys work in a bank or something, idiots? Yeah, so Oh my God, you're wearing the shirt. Hey, nice seeing you. Have you regretted coming and seeing me again, or do you like it? Scale of 1 to 10. It's not that good. 9. I feel like 9 is actually a pretty high score considering there's geniuses like Dave Chappelle. I love when comedians get famous and then they're just like so famous and then they're just like, isn't it crazy that we're famous and we're all like, ha ha ha, we're so poor. It's so funny that now you're famous and I absolutely can't relate to anything you're saying. Don't worry. It would never be me. I would never get money. It would never be me, seriously. I have a problem with money because I grew up poor. So it's like anytime I get money, I just want to like get rid of it. Not even like go on like a spree. Like I literally want to dig a hole in the dirt, put it away, make like a treasure map or some shit. I get a new Netflix teen show out of it. Kids looking for treasure. Why is that so popular, huh? I'm starting to think something was wrong with my childhood. Yeah, besides the obvious, I didn't get goddamn treasure. No treasure hunts on my block. My cul-de-sac, no treasures. I also just feel like as a kid, like I learned how to, be an adult through the games I would play. And I think if you have kids and they play Sims, you should definitely look at their family dynamics on Sims. It's really telling. It's really telling. I had like a family living on like fucking like a cemetery and they would all like cheat on each other and like I locked one of them in the bathroom just to see how long they could handle it. And like my friends would come over and they're like, do they live on a cemetery? Yeah, they live on a cemetery because it feels like death, right? It's a metaphor. You fucking idiot, we're 7. You should know these things. I don't think Sims taught me everything, but it wasn't really realistic. Like if you guys ever had sex with the Sims, they do woohoo. That's what they call it. Oh, and when I say it, everyone freaks out. Oh, when I sleep with someone, I go, you ready to do woohoo? But they have sex in the bed in a way where they go under the covers, which I tried. I can't breathe under there. It's so hard to breathe under blankets. And also, in the game, like fireworks come out. That has never happened for me. There's never fireworks coming out of the bed. I guess the only realistic thing is it just doesn't last very long. The sex, if you guys lost that. The sex, if you guys lost that. I know. You were disassociating. Been there. Sometimes I do it on stage. You could tell. It's really easy to do it. You just go, I don't really want to feel this moment, and then you just don't. You just become a ghost. Looking at yourself, talking to people through a microphone in a little dress. I always think, I'm 24, and I always think how ridiculous my life is. You saw this entrance with the fucking dog, and like, it feels like it's like I'm doing this for attention. Do you know what I mean? Like I got the dog for attention, but I think she also does it for attention. Like I think she can walk. She knows what she's doing. Planet Fitness. Okay, wait. Do you guys want to talk about my personality, or do you want to talk about animals and conspiracy theories? Oh my God. This is great because I ironically love conspiracy theories and you guys actually believe them. I kind of get it though. Like, I don't know. I've been getting into the UFO stuff and I'm like, I'm sure I'd be abducted. Like, I'm like the closest thing to them on planet Earth. I've been listening to a lot of. Okay, so this is where the conspiracies and the animals come together. Okay, yeah. You guys didn't know you had that option. There's conspiracies about exotic animal owners, and there's also just facts that happen with it. Like I'm Joe Exotic, but for like wheelchair things. And there was this one podcast I was listening to, and it's just like every time they're like, she got the chimpanzee, and it was so cute. And then it grew up together for 18 years, and just one day it was gonna happen. It'll rip her face off or whatever. It happens to the best of us. We all rip someone's face off. Like, those are definitely, those people that adopt exotic animals are always like I can save him people, like the chimpanzee. I can save him. He won't rip my face off. That is how we act with men, I swear to God. I will literally, me and my friends will come home from a date. Oh my God, how'd it go? It was really good. He didn't try to rape me. Isn't that so cool? God, he sounds like a great guy. You should see him again. Yeah, I didn't learn anything else about him. He was munching the whole time. He was actually, when they get crumbs, sticky. I like dating guys more than dating girls because I'm always the better one in the relationship. Women are just always standard, amazing. Men are, it's not their fault. It's not straight men's fault, I love what you guys are doing with the place, and sometimes you forget basic needs, like brushing your teeth, and things that I can easily teach you. Easy. But girls, now I've started to just not be impressed by women I date. I'll go on a date with a girl, I'll be like, tell me something about yourself. She's like, well, I won a Grammy this year. Yeah, all women win Grammys. You fucking idiot. They're all women, right? But then a guy will be like, I cleaned my room today. I'm like, you're the best man I know, seriously. Catch. I throw a football to him. I love sports. I also like that men will no matter what situation it is. I have friends that will be like, this guy, just my friend, is so nice. He stayed with me. This guy, took a gun out. He was a chimpanzee. A chimpanzee took a gun out and put it on my head. The chimp threatened my life with the gun. And this guy stepped in and was like, no, chimpanzees, stop that with the gun. And this is a real story, by the way. Some comedians lie, not me. No, chimpanzee. And so, she'll be calming down from the chimpanzee attack. She'll a chimp put a gun against my head, which is crazy because why didn't he just rip her face off? You don't need a gun, dude. You're a chimpanzee. Do it the old-fashioned way. And then the guy that steps in, he's like, no, I'm so glad I was there. I'm so glad I was there. Anyway, you still have your face, so would be crazy. Could be crazy if I came all over it. That'd be crazy, right? If I came all over your face, right? Because the chimp didn't tear it off, right? Yeah, man, that would be crazy. That would be crazy. Because the thing is, women, when we're when we have sex sometimes and something comes over you, I don't know, maybe ancestor ghost comes inside of you and it's like, come inside me, or whatever. And you really didn't mean that at all. But it's too late. No, just kidding. Don't do that. So then you kind of just have to lean into it. And now you're kind of out of it. Now you're kind of out of the sex talk and you're just gross, And then you're like, yeah, just do it. Just, God, it's always great, the stuff that comes out later. And it does not make me feel anxious at all that you work at Zoomies and now you got me pregnant. I'm definitely not freaking out right now. I also feel um, I think it's always good that you guys come up with ideas. Like, boys, you're so good at coming up with ideas, right? Like, I think about, and we're bringing the animals back in. So I think about, we're talking about jellyfish now, and jellyfish sting you, right? We all know this. And we all know what could help the jellyfish sting. You know, I know, we're all adults here. Just a little piss on the jellyfish sting. But I wonder how they came to that conclusion. That's what they needed. A man's urine. I imagine some girl like Bethany Hamilton, the one with one arm. She's like surfing and she's like, ouch, jellyfish. And first of all, we'd be like, Bethany, you got ate by a shark. Like, it's not that big of a deal. And then second of all, there'll be a guy there and he'd be like, man, what should we do? Yeah. Yeah, I don't know. Maybe we could piss on it. That'd be crazy. It'd be weird if we pissed on it, right? That's it. And that's it on the jellyfish stuff. Haven't had a lot of jellyfish experiences, you know? I'm 24 and I thought I'd have more. Okay. Before I get into my huge, gigantic, massive closer, I want to say, can we make sure we tip our servers so good because they've been treating us so well all night? And make sure we follow everyone on Instagram from the show. We had Joy Wills, Taylor Williams, and Fiona Colley. Yeah, give it up for them. They were great. I'm very lucky that they did the show. Well, I think some of them will be selling stickers. I'll be selling merch outside. I don't know. This guy has it. You want to stand up and show them my merch? It's Bonnie's Wheelchair Repair Vintage Tee. I obviously edited it on Canva by myself. Yeah, and so if you guys buy the t-shirts, I'll have the funds so she can be able to walk again, and it's totally impossible, but maybe if you guys bought enough shirts, you never know. Nothing's impossible, right? Back to the big closer stuff. We were talking about guns. The chimp had a gun in my real story. I've never held a gun. I've never touched a gun. I'm not against it. I'm actually for it. I would love to. I want to touch that gun. I want to, you know. I want to interpretive dance with the gun. I think, like, at first, like, you know, you have mixed feelings about it, but I think it's a lot like trying out being gay for the first time. Trying out being gay for the first time and trying out a gun for the first time, because, you know, at first we're all like, no, that's not for me. That'd be random if I had a gun. I love tits, but no gun for me. And then all your friends in college are doing gun stuff. So you're like, yeah, I could shoot a gun. I go out to the field, empty field, empty field. Pow, pow, pow. I'm like, I'm not stopping this shit. This gun is making me come a lot, you know? LGBTQ, the G, it stands for guns. Yeah, it stands for guns. L stands for lethal weapons. G, guns. B, bisexual, duh. We can't leave them out of this. They're struggling, and I actually have like a weird relationship. I cannot even believe I haven't been finding my light this whole time. Could you guys still see my insane facial expressions when I talk? Does it really change? I was doing that the whole time. You guys didn't see that? I come from a hometown that had a mass shooting. So, and everyone was really Republican in my hometown. They loved their guns, no problem. But, after the mass shooting, there was a guy that survived that mass shooting and another mass shooting. And someone interviewed him, and he said, yeah, I've survived 2 mass shootings, but I still think everyone should have a gun. And I was like, oh my God. Someone should shoot this guy, huh? Yeah, everyone should have a gun. You should supply someone with a gun to shoot you with it. I also like how mass shootings, cops are always like, we didn't see it coming. We didn't see it coming. And then you just look the guy up on YouTube and he's like, I'm gonna fucking kill everybody. I mean it, 12:33 this afternoon. Yeah, we didn't see it coming. It was so weird. It was totally caught off guard. I think I'm the type of person that could survive a mass shooting, and that's not really like a good statement because there's no type of person. But I had a dream about it. I had a dream that the shooter went down in a line and he asked all of us our names. And then what? He shot us. And but he got to me and he's like, what's your name? And I said, hey, I'm Kylie. Strange to meet under these circumstances, huh? And he spared my life. That's the kind of narcissism I am. You guys think, oh, I could survive the zombie apocalypse? I could whip my way out of a mass shooting. So, back to the bears, and they are the most important part of this, obviously, because I think the women have started being like, men like bears. Bears are men. And I think I thought that because I didn't know men, I just knew bears. So I'd be in New York City, someone would flirt with me at a bar, and I'm like, okay, what did my parents teach me? Grizzly bears, you play dead. Black bears, you make a lot of noise. And they're usually still there because they're a black bear. So you gotta take out the pots and pans. I carry pots and pans around with me. Slam in those pots and pans. Or whatever I'm allowed to say, God. And then they'll just usually see the pots and pans and be like, she can cook, she'll make a great wife, come home with me. All right, that's not the big closer. I was kidding about that. Sorry, I was just so distracted by my giant cleavage, and it's, that when you have these perfect, voluptuous stuff, it's hard to focus because it's choking me, to be quite honest. I'm being choked by my own beautiful, huge breasts. Wow, yes, good. Ooh. Okay, I'll tell you this because you guys might know this sort of person because I went camping in North Carolina recently. I went to the Uwharrie National Forest. Yeah. It's a great place. It's a forest. There's trees. There's people that I've never met people like this before because I didn't grow up in the South, but the camp host, her name was Crystal, and this woman for the last 7 years, she has not drank a single drop of water, only cherry lemon sundrop. And so that's what we're dealing with in terms of, like, she went to the doctor, and the doctor was like, you can't have water anymore, your body has metabolized to just cherry lemon drop. She was really sweet, though. She was like, I'd say things like, oh, slay, or whatever, and she'd be like, I don't know what any of these gay people say anymore. I'm like, yeah, we make no sense. You're not, like, it's nothing you get, but we'll get it together, Crystal, no worries. And so I bring my dog out. My dog's in the wheelchair, and she's also barking back there. She's like, Mom, you're going long on the set. You said you'd be done. These people are torturing me. Yeah, I work with horrible people. They're torturing her. No, this staff in Zanies is so amazing. I'm literally like so glad to be here. You guys should come back. There's another comic, Rosebud Baker. She's gonna be here soon, and she's really funny. So you guys should come back for that. You're welcome, Rosebud. You will never know that I did that. And she brought her dog out, and they had like a little dog meet cute. And her dog growled at Bonnie, and I just heard her like in a very low whisper yank her dog and go, "Shh, she's retarded." I was okay with it. But it made me wonder, like, am I allowed to say that because I have a dog in a wheelchair? And yeah, good night. No, I'm just kidding. I do have to get out of here, though. Thank you for being here. And I'm going to be outside with merch and with Bonnie if you guys want to say hello. Yeah, go ahead. Thank you, guys.